Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Snags the quick throw. He's found some room at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Claiborne. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete. The Aztecs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, San Diego State. Just ran away from the defense. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Big Four sends the offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The pass rush closing in. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle was finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Hot over the middle. It's Green. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Let's it fly to the wideout. And he's got it.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Demon Deacons line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
And they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
They look to throw it here on second down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. The pocket breaking down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Grab behind the line, it's Sutton. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Bringing you back, it's Mays. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's reeled in. It's Sutton. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th-down play now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th-down stop. Now the offense is set up for the short field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Well, the defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds. So he...
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On first down, it's play action. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And now the handoff. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, David Deacons.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. And the back now goes in motion. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Aztecs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. The Aztecs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now in that conversion.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. To the air, it's O'Neal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the Aztecs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
San Diego State.
The Aztecs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Big Four sends the offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Caught in the backfield. It's Claiborne. And he's tackled after the catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. He's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Wake. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. They're going to run the option. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry up. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. He's running out of time here. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. First down. They're going to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. The 10.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Wake Forest. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Demon Deacons will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it. And they'll begin the drive at the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Oh, it's a reverse. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And this one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, and maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well. especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Runs through the defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
This one will be fair caught. The San Diego State offense back out there. Quarterback still with the football. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Aztecs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to run.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Wake. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. The tailback's got it again. Take it now, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 for them.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Just to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
59, San Diego State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Welch. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
San Diego State offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to try. Game. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He'll hand it off. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Aztecs offense is on the move now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll hand it off. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Davis. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Aztecs begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handle. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And the Aztecs trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. That run sets up a critical third down play. Try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Here's the option play. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Aztecs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. It's an option look. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Mays. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Try and muscle for the first down. That's a strong stiff arm. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll tackle him right at the 31. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but